Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Wednesday, July the 20th, 2022. The tarot card for today is the Eight of Cups from the adorable Way of the Panda Tarot by Fables Den, and you can follow Fables Den on Instagram. I was actually kind of excited to see this card here today, and I don't want to get too overly optimistic, but it's like it's time. All right. This is a card of moving on, moving into new territory, leaving behind things that have been disappointing. It doesn't mean life has to be sad by any means. There are no major aspects happening today, and we begin with a moon in Aries. It doesn't move into Taurus until like mid-afternoon here. So starting with the Aries moon, it's going to make a sextile to Saturn and a square to Pluto. And this is a good time to handle those things that have been tough. Whenever we see Saturn, think tough, but doesn't mean that you're feeling the tough. Sometimes it means you can actually handle it because Saturn wants to bring you stability, and that is always important. So if leaving things behind for better things brings more stability, I'm all for it. How about you? Now, you may have noticed that there's a lot of variety out there in the world when it comes to people and behaviors. And, with Moon Square Pluto, we've got those destructive behaviors, compulsive behaviors, and there's could be things going on. There's power struggles, and, with the moon involved, it can involve home and family. Pluto aspects do not always bring up the most pleasant situations, okay? But here we are with a card that's asking you to deal with things which maybe at one time were good, but are they disappointing? Have they served their time? Have they served their purpose? Is it time to move on? Now with the Taurus moon, it's going to square Mercury and sextile Venus. Really such a shift in energies for the day. You could need to do some critical thinking, in the decision-making department to really look at how things are, all right? Because there's something about this time frame that really, when I see this card, it's indicative of, moving on at some point in the very near future. Ending the day with the Taurus moon sextile Venus, which is the ruler of Taurus. Right? Yeah, kind of feels good, doesn't it? Because it brings out the better side of things, and it's a good time to get together with friends and family and all of that. And it even helps you, not in a manipulative way, but to be your more, I'm going to say charming self, all right? So you're better able to get what you want out of this transit. I don't bring it up often enough, but the moon aspects, they don't last as long as the major aspects that we see, with planets. All right, so these don't have as big of an influence, and this is why you may start out in one place when your day begins and wind up in quite another, because the moon really does influence your daily life a great deal. So think of what has best served its time, what it's time to move on from in the coming weeks, and where you might be going. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.